Hello again, everyone. This is Pastor Katie, and today is Wednesday of Holy Week. I have to remind myself each day what day of the week it is because I'm still not able to kind of keep track of what day it is. But today is not typically a day that we celebrate in the Christian year. Normally on Monday, Thursday, we have a ecumenical service with the folks in Decatur. And on Good Friday, we have an ecumenical service with the folks in Paw Paw and Almena. But we don't do Wednesday that often. But I want to kind of get us started thinking about what the end of this week is really going to look like for Jesus, for his disciples, for those of us who are kind of journeying with Jesus while he's in Jerusalem. So I wanted to read for you all a passage today from Matthew 21, beginning at verse 23. So Jesus comes in for Palm Sunday, and there's the parade, and go get me a donkey, and everyone comes in, and everyone's singing Hosanna. And then this picks up shortly thereafter. So it said, when Jesus then entered the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came to him as he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things, and who gave you this authority?" Jesus said to them, I will also ask you one question. If you tell me the answer, then I will also tell you by what authority I do these things. Did the baptism of John come from heaven, or was it of human origin? And they argued with one another. If we say from heaven, he will say, why then did you not believe him? But if we say of human origin, we are afraid of the crowd, for all regard John as a prophet. So they answered Jesus, we do not know. And he said to them, neither will I tell you by what authority I am doing these things. As I was reading this today, what really stood out to me is this idea of what authority we give Jesus. So I think in the midst of this pandemic, in the midst of self-isolation and all of this kind of craziness that I think we find ourselves in, what authority are we giving to Jesus? Certainly, we've heard news stories come out this week about people who are giving Jesus the authority to heal them or to prevent them from getting sick from COVID. So they're living their normal life and they're just, Jesus will protect them. And I don't know that that's the authority that I give Jesus. Not that Jesus can't do those things, but that's not necessarily how I think Jesus works. So what is the authority that I give Jesus? And what is his role in my day-to-day life? And how is that evident now in the midst of whatever's going on? Who is it that we really say that Jesus is? Because in the next couple days, he will die for us. So I think it's important to kind of spend some time this week thinking about who Jesus is, who Jesus was to us, and what we really believe Jesus is doing in our lives and how we can see that happening. I think for me, I think it's very evident this new life, this role of the resurrection is a huge piece of who Jesus is, that Jesus can conquer death itself, and therefore nothing is really dead and everything can be born again, and new life can be breathed into any situation. And the authority to make new things, I think, is a lot of what I give to Christ. But I'm curious as to what it is for you and what authority you might be giving to Jesus. So just words to ponder on today. I will come back tomorrow as we look into Maundy Thursday and the celebration of the Lord's Supper and the washing of feet. And then on Friday, don't forget that we are going to do an ecumenical service with the folks from Paw. So stay tuned for that. And it'll be a great opportunity to kind of join together with more people in worship on that day. So I hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Bye.